Good morning, traders. Quick wrap up. We just got through with a very volatile Good Friday session, and this is a video review for members and for anyone else who wants to take a peek at what we were thinking. We had called pre-market that yesterday's high would be resistance until broken, and anybody that was playing prior to news we thought should be playing for the gap, and the target was 60 to 59 and a half. Those calls were made early, and anyone who wanted to play news trading, we advised to go flat, wait for news, and then to react. With the double top intact, call was made that we're going short, and first key target should be the 55 to 52 area, and if we could get by there, a measured move was 51 and a quarter. So this was our primary first target. If we got below this swing point right here from yesterday, then we felt any low was possible, and the next target that we articulated was 46.75 to 48, and that was a launch yesterday that we felt needed to be resolved. If we could get through there, then we said that okay, any low is possible, and probably the next logical target would be to see if we could knock out the 44s from yesterday's launch, and then obviously the final targets would become down here into the 41 and a quarter, which we called as a primary. Make sure you're done because time was getting late, and potentially that 39.75 low could be a target as well. Turned out that was hit, but we did not expect any of our traders to hang on in the last 2 minutes for that target. So with trailers, anything below the 48s we felt was fair game, and that would be the juice. But the primary target today was try to bust this low right here at 53s yesterday, where they had the 52 support. So once we go down this road in news trading, today a little different than most, in that there's no recovery time, and you couldn't really think about a bounce other than somebody just covering. So we did not recommend anybody take a long position and go home with it. We figured, keep what you made, and then we'll see where we open up on Sunday and take it from there. So we don't usually recommend our traders take positions home, and today was no exception. And in the scale of this chart, we felt this would be the primary right here at the end of the day to wash out. Once the 44s were gone, then anything down here became available, and this red line, this 41, we figured this was good enough, and if you got below that, good for you, but make sure you're done time and price by this 41 zone. Just seemed to make sense in case there was a bleed back late morning. We did not recommend anybody even think about trying to buy until after 9 o'clock. As posted, we like the 60-minute chart, Globex. We thought this was the overnight rotation, and this was that important 52 to 53 zone that had held yesterday, and we felt it was all about either stalling on this double top and coming back and then having to battle through and take out that 55 to 52, and once we've taken that low out, then any low is fair game, and step by step we're looking for these lows to go. And then obviously the next low over here as a potential target to wash out, and this is our last known support, so that's still support until broken and potentially the next target. So scene of the crime back here, 59.5 zone, and we would think that bounces will get hit at least one time. We normally play news that we will give it at least 15 to 30 minutes before thinking about a contra. So today, that's why our recommendation was that they could do a day's range in 45 minutes, because there was no recovery time today. So whatever their range that they wanted, we felt that could be done, and that's why we felt once we were coming down this road, there was not a lot of sense in trying to buy. That more than likely There was not one 5-minute bar until the end of the morning that was even positive. So that's why we felt just hang on to trailers, make sure you're paid by that 48 area, and then trail. Here's that 5-minute chart that we were just talking about. You can see just a big push, the first 5-minute bar, just a beauty that just sets the trend down. Anybody wants to contra that, pretty silly once you get this kind of a bar. It tells you you're going to be coming south side, and you just want to align with the trend, jump in. If you're not in, jump in and align with the trend. We felt the key, as we said earlier, was we had to take out this 52 to 53 zone, and once we did, then obviously lights out. And primary targets, trying to step by step get down and knock out that 44 from yesterday's support, and then anything goes after that. So a really nice bear flag developed the last couple of days. Squeeze. This was the shake. First of all, the fake, and then the shake, and then the bake, and then the stall and come back, and step by step taking out a couple of key points opens the door to the next one. So that low is intact, and obviously support till broken. So for now, that's a quick wrap up of what we were looking at, and hope you did well. If you did not trade, no worries. News trading is not for everyone, and there's a lot of risk, but there's also a lot of reward for those that learn how to handle it. Have a wonderful weekend. For those of you celebrating Easter, best wishes for this weekend, and obviously for our Jewish friends, I know they'll be celebrating Passover. Best to everyone for a wonderful weekend.